What's going on, everyone? Healy here, your GSW gaming champion, and I'm here to do a little shoot video, if you will. I'm thinking about starting a new series. Let me know what you think of Hitting Hard with Healy, if that's kind of a good series, like for a standalone for just me on the GSW page, Hitting Hard with Healy, talking about, obviously, WWE stuff, wrestling, pro wrestling. This damn camera keeps sliding, I'm sorry. One point is, and I cannot stand getting in wrestling forum discussions anymore because everyone gets so offended when you say you're just not a fan of someone. I tell just 5 seconds ago I'm in a chat or a log. Sasha Banks obviously last night on Raw lost her title back to Alexa Bliss, and I simply am not a fan of Sasha Banks. She's the same old elite face who gets her ass whooped the entire match 24/7, barely gets any offense in here and there, and then boom, at the end of the match, on her barely harmed opponent all throughout the match, such as comes to mind Nia Jax from a few weeks back in the qualifying match, if I remember right, for the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Nia Jax absolutely demolished Sasha Banks, and here we are, last 2 seconds of the match, and I am sorry for having to fix this, but it keeps sliding. I really don't know what else to do. And then voila, all of a sudden, Sasha Banks wins and is your new number one contender, even though she was getting getting absolutely handed to her. And I just don't like that in any way. The only reason I will say is it bugs me. You making this woman, Nia Jax, seem absolutely dominant only in the last 5 seconds to just get absolutely choked out like that. It's insulting, and I don't like it. It's silly. In real life, you're going to get your ass whooped, and you're just going to be, especially Nia Jax, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is always injured. And so, getting off track here, I was in a chat on a wrestling page in the comment section. I just said I'm not a Sasha fan. All her matches are pretty much cut and paste. Doesn't really have much variety in her matches. It seems to be the same thing, which is a lot of thing. I can talk about this maybe in like the official first episode of my new vlog, if you will. I don't know what the hell to call it. Just the same moveset, same match over and over and over again. I've realized that's the common thing in WWE now. So I just said I'm not a fan for that reason, and people start commenting and they get so offended. Absolutely offended. It's unbelievable how offended. They take it personally. Are you kidding me? Get real. I say I'm not a fan. This guy starts talking, hating her for doing her job, which I will get to in a second. I hate that. And just saying Cena does the same thing, Reigns does the same thing, which is what I want to talk about. That's one of the reasons I do not like Roman Reigns, along with everything else. I don't really hate the guy because he was, like most people do, because they say he was quote unquote pushed down our throats, which I can definitely understand that because he is, but that's not why I dislike him. He is like Sasha Banks, and if I put him, like, Sasha's all right on the mic, I don't see anything special about her. That's obviously just me. And her matches are pretty much cut and dry. She wins the same way all the time. Roman Reigns, same thing all the time. They're just bland, in my opinion. I think Sasha Banks has a great character, and obviously, like everyone else who comes from NXT, down in NXT, it was incredible. And I love that she's the Sasha Banks, obviously, and the boss. I enjoy that, but then in ring, it's just, in my opinion, all the same. I don't see the glory about her. Whatever. I'm ranting. And people get so offended in the chat, and then that's when they start turning to name calling, and it's like, seriously, get real. And then with the whole Cena does the same thing too. I'm a Cena fan, and that's nostalgic reasons, and the guy's actually good on the microphone. I love someone who can get the crowd going and indulged in it like that, and Cena can do that. Reigns does it because he's got 99% of the people booing and 1% of the women and children in the arena screaming their heads off. So I think if we did, like, most of the time when Carmella comes out, it's just dead silent. I think if that happened with Roman Reigns, they'd see. But when he's getting reactions like he does, negative or positive, obviously they're going to keep sending him out there and be the good old Roman Reigns that we all know and quote-unquote love. So yeah, I just kind of a rant video, tell you what's going on. Wrestling fans, stop getting offended. You're all a bunch of crybabies most of the time. Someone has a different opinion than you and you get all heated up inside. Just, who cares? I'm not a fan of Sasha Banks. You're not going to hate someone for doing their job. Well, that's okay. Yeah, I don't care. Every single performer in the WWE is doing their job. And it is not my job to like them simply because they're giving their best and they deserve it, quote unquote. I don't care whether they deserve it or not. I care what's going to be good for TV, what's good, and what fits what I want to see. I deserve a $10 raise at my job. I'm not going to get that. I deserve a lot. Everyone deserves a lot, apparently, just because they put in hard work like they're supposed to and do their job. So I've never understood that argument with WWE. There's plenty of guys along the road, Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era, who quote-unquote deserved it, but didn't because it just wasn't the best for business at the time. I'm not saying WWE hasn't messed up a lot. There's obviously been guys that they're passing along and letting kind of fade, but at the same time, when we start arguing, oh, Ty Dillinger, buried. The dude's been on the main roster for what, 3-4 months at most? And already, because he's not at the very tip top of main eventing, he's buried. It's over. Give them time. It's unbelievable how we want instant gratification with these characters coming up from NXT, and I could go on, but I'm not going to. I'm going to split these up and put them in segments in my videos, and obviously touch on more subjects. Let me know if you have any good names for my show. The only one I can really think of is Hitting Hard with Healy, because I give it to you how I feel it, and I don't give a crap what you say or what your opinion is. And so yeah, let me know if you have any good names. That's what I think. Let me know what you think, because I welcome, obviously, I want to express my opinions without anyone getting on me. I'll give you a discussion. We can have a civil discussion and why I disagree, but when you start getting, it's silly. So let me know what you think, what your opinions are. We can have a discussion, and let me know if you have any good names for my show. See ya.